guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be making a beat to sing to on Ableton Live 10. This is something that I used to really struggle with in the past. I would just put so much into the track that I wouldn't leave enough room for vocals. But since then I've gotten better at that. I feel like I've found a very obvious solution, which is keeping the beat simple. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the beat in order of how the beat came about. And then towards the very end, I'm going to go into a more in-depth explanation of what I did to make it sound like how it came out. Cool. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys my Ableton Live set. This is pretty much arranged for the purpose of making this YouTube video, just kind of showing you guys what was added in the order that it was added in. So this isn't the final arrangement. Once again, this is just a more in-depth look into how I made this track. So the first thing I did was come up with the chords, and I just used Addictive Keys Studio Grand for this. And I also sidechained this so that whenever the kick comes in, the piano is ducking the sound. If you guys want to know a little bit more about sidechain, I have a video on that. I'll link it below or put it on top of the tag or whatever. Okay, so then, oh, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, so the next thing I added in was just like a little bit of I guess just some more keys from Addictive Keys, I used the same thing, Studio Grand, and then I just added a little bit of an auto filter there. And again, there's that side chain. And then also, I took this loop from the Adriann Cavrera drum kit. So if you guys are interested in that, I'll probably link that below as well. And what I did with this, because it didn't sound like this when I first got it fresh from the kit, I have this little thing right here to show you guys how it sounded before. So let me just show you guys really quick what it sounded like before. Okay, so how did I get it to sound like this? So basically what the difference is on this one, as you can see, I didn't really mess with this. I didn't warp it to my liking. So basically this is kind of just like what you get right out of like the sample pack, which is awesome. And what's cool about Ableton is that you can, honestly, you can change things up to however you're liking. So basically what I did here was I lowered the envelope time to 18. And then I also turned the loop mode to off. As you can see, there's like 3 different kinds. This is off. And then that's what kind of makes it sound like that. So I'll just show you an example. If I raise this, it sounds more to like how it sounded originally. But I like it like this though. So the next thing that came about was this noise, which I actually resampled from Arcade. I kind of just wanted to add something to make the track feel a little bit more full without adding too much to take away from vocals. So this is a nice little compliment. Again, you see the sidechain here. So whenever you hear like the sound kind of like ducking, that's because the kick's coming in. All right, and then let me show you guys how I got this particular sound actually. So I actually got that from a plugin called Arcade, which is super awesome. Highly recommend it. So here's Arcade, and this is pretty much what I did. I got one of the loops in the white keys, and then I modified the sound with black keys. That's something that's really cool about Arcade. I highly recommend you guys try it out. So once again, this was the sound without any modifications, and then press the black key, and that's how I got that particular noise. And then I also added an auto filter to that, but basically I resampled it before I officially added the auto filter. So let me go to the noise. Here it is. So if I go here, yeah. So you see that here, and a little bit of sidechain compression again. I think I already said that, but whatever. Okay. Once again, it's adding to the track, but without like being too much taking away from the vocals. Up next, I got my kick and my snare. I originally had the kick and the snare in the same little track, but then I separated them. And so this, actually, I'm gonna rename it right now. That's something that I really have to get better at, renaming stuff. Alrighty, so here's my kick. Once again, I got this from the Adriann Cavrera drum kit, and this is how it sounds. Well, actually, how it sounds without any of this stuff. I'll show you guys just like the difference really quick. So without all the all that stuff. And then if you add in, well, I added in EQ, drum bus, and played around with drum bass, obviously, and then the kick boom thing. That's how it sounds. And then once again, I separated the snaps, or the snare thingamabob, from the kick, even though I could hear the freaking snaps in there. It's like very, very faint in the kick track. So it's more, you can actually like hear it over here. Cool. So, and then I believe the last thing that I did was add vocals. Better conversations at night. I did a couple of takes, as you can see here. Light a candle inside. And honestly, I'm not really done mixing the vocals. This is like, all of this I'm not really done mixing at all. It's like definitely a work in progress. I kind of just wanted to show you guys like a little bit of an idea of what goes on in my Ableton Live project when I'm making a song. So that's basically the whole purpose of this video. It's definitely nowhere near done. I do also want to show you guys the vocal plugin that I use. It's called the CLA vocal plugin, Clisslard Elge. I think I'm saying that right, hopefully. And I honestly, I found this from the Chainsmokers. I think it was like, I forgot what like that actual title was called, but it was like a Chainsmokers video where they were talking about the track Roses that they made. And yeah, that's where I found it, CLA vocal plugin. It's actually super affordable too. It was like 29 bucks. Highly recommend it. Alright you guys, so that's pretty much it for now. Once again, I'm definitely not done with the arrangement of this song at all. Nor mixing, nor mastering, none of that stuff. But I figured some of you might want to know what my project file looks like, so there you go. So that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it, subscribe if you want to keep up with more videos, and I will see you guys on the next one.